City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ike's place while we roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. Where people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
Hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block. Like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah, city of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine.
No, it's not the end of the stream. It's the beginning of the stream. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Crazy Crafter live stream. We are not at the end of the stream, my son. We are at the beginning of the stream. Welcome, everyone, to the Crazy Crafter live stream. My name is Colin Bressie, and to my left here, you want to say hi?
Hi.
I've got Benjamin here with me again, hanging out crafting. He's already begun his craft, joined as always by my dear friends Michael Patterson from Not One Videos. Hello, my friend. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you very much.
Excellent. Thank you for being here, my friend. And Daniel West, producer extraordinaire, crafter extraordinaire, pushing the limits every day with the aid of his gremlin army at his disposal. Welcome to the stream, brother. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Cheers, my friend. Here's can't rip without Cantrip, my friend. Boom. And our featured guest this week, Max from Max DM Crafting. Max, thank you so much for joining us. You're a guest too.
Thank you
Max
for having me. Hello, fellow crafters. Welcome to Crazy Crafter.
Woohoo! We love it.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know. I've got 5 screens up here. Well, we're excited to have you here with us, Max. Such a joy and treat to be here with you. Such a joy and a treat to have
Daddy,
you crafting too.
I think I learned a trick.
What did you learn a trick about?
So you glue heel, and then heel.
Oh, to make your stackable submarine? Okay.
Yes,
We're
yes.
making a submarine today. Ben is making a submarine. We are not making a submarine, although that sounds like a really cool thing to do later. I actually did make a submarine. If you guys go way back when I first started messing around on this channel, I used Pringles cups in 3 different ways, just messing around, and I made a submarine for Ben back then. You're gonna go grab the
Nice.
submarine? Go grab the submarine. Excellent. Well, good idea, son. He's off and running. I have a page. I can send the page forth to go grab stuff. Well, Max, we aren't building submarines today. We're gonna be building. What are we building today, Max?
Yeah, I need a great prison block for my next encounter. So I'm gonna try to create an entire environment for my dungeon. So
Nice.
actually, it will be great for you all and for us all to try to create some prison cell. Okay, so that's the aim. I don't know if I will end up with some prison or something else, but let's try with something.
I mean, that's it's good to have a lovely place to start. I think who doesn't need a good prison cell in their game? I don't have anything built for my party members. The closest thing I have would be it's more of exterior. It's not like an internal prison or anything. I'm excited. When you suggested this, I thought this was a good bit. Are you gonna show everyone? Okay, let's show everyone.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nice.
Hold on. We'll show.
Yellow
so you guys
submarine.
can see. You guys can see the sub here. You guys
It's
can see
cool.
the submarine here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll post it under here. Let me get with the 4 guests, and I'll switch the I'll switch the camera real quick so you guys can check it out. Hold on. Stand by. Boop. Transitioning it over here so you guys can see it real quick. This was the submarine I made Ben many years ago that he was excited to show you guys. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I think I was hanging out in the chat with you, Michael, the night I was painting this up, if I recall, right when we first started chatting and hanging out, when we first started connecting on our 2 channels together, way back in the day when we first met. That's cool. Thank you for showing us, honey.
Nice.
Well, as we get in, before we dive into the craft, and I want Max, but before we start getting in, you briefly mentioned to us about your dungeon craft, like kind of your plan for the tiles. I want you to tell the viewers out there your plan for it, and then but before we do that, tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend. How long have you been crafting now?
Okay, actually, I was crafting all my life, basically. but I come back seriously on crafting when I had some issues with my musical profession. I was like in burnout. I'm also a conductor. I conduct music, and at some point I was very stressed about the career and the music stuff. And I was like, I need a break, and why don't come back on crafting? And actually it was like that, and it was in 2017, and actually was thanks to John Suski. I don't know if you remember John Suski.
I don't know John Suski. No.
A very now seems a little channel, but at the time was a crafting channel, and he set up a contest for the 3K subscribers, and I participate on that contest with one of my houses, and I arrived at the second place. I placed second, and I was like, man, maybe I can do something good. And from that moment, I started to craft without stop. And basically now it's 3 years that I'm crafting.
Wow.
As a hobby, always as a passion. I'm a passionate one, not a professional one, as you can see from my camera and stuff.
Right.
But I never stop actually.
Well, so
And,
for three
and
years
the channel,
now.
The channel
What was the name of the guy that you participated in the challenge or in the build with? Who was it?
John Suski. He's a great friend of V-Muse, the Crafty Muse.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And actually, he made this contest, and I arrived second with 1 point. I crossroad him, was the second place. And yeah, that's it. And actually, with that, I started to have some courage for the channel, because before that, I was like crafting for myself. And you are always scared if you can, like to the people and do stuff for other people on YouTube. And that was the start, actually.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that served as your igniter into the hobby and craft, because now we've all been enjoying your builds for since the inception of your channel. Huh? Are those swinging axes? Yeah, those axes are pretty. Everything in here is for stage combat. The one in the front is better. Don't touch those axes, okay? Okay, cool.
The conversation you gotta have with your kids sometimes. Just don't touch those axes.
Some people say steer away from the pesticides. I have to have a chat about point awareness and what we're allowed to touch in the garage. I think I've told you this, Max, but like in the before times, and still during COVID times as well. Still a fight director, still a teacher, and one of the things especially is stage combat. So, and I have a weapons rental business that sends out weapons. Oh, honey, you got to be careful where you're walking. Okay? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Benjamin, come over here, honey.
It's
I know. You got to be careful, honey. You have to be careful where you're walking. Come back around the other side, okay? Oh, you're getting paints. Okay, well, he's getting paints. Anyway, so the garage is littered with lovely theatrical props of destruction that are all safe. But some of them you want to be careful with, like the big heavy, the ones that are forged with. Yeah, they're safe. They're just you can't hand them to. You gotta be careful with them. A blunt axe that is hand forged and hammered from steel made the old-fashioned way still isn't gonna feel good if you get hit upside the head with it. So, he was pointing to the ones that are hanging just off frame here. Like, can I touch those? I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not touch those. Well, Max, let's talk a little bit about your prison cell build. What are you gonna be working on today?
Yeah, if you can put the camera on my table now. Oh
yes, sir. I got it. It's gonna come up right now.
So basically, as you can see, I have these pieces are from the fusion tile system, lockable system. So these are in MDF, and basically one of my best crafting friends, Alexander Penner, is made this for me. Okay, and these are lockable pieces, so they are made for be in the middle of the two-sided tiles, so you have reversible tiles. And my idea for today is to start with one of these corridors that is actually 2 inches by 6 inches, and create 3 little, uncomfortable cells. So we will just start with the floor, and then we build up the 3 little cells here. So every single cell will be 2 by 2 in dimension. So very little, just for one mini, of course.
So I'm going
And I'm super interested in this system. I want to see it go together. I'm really interested in this. Yeah.
You see this actually is very nice, and basically these are in MDF, and Alexander managed to create these pieces in the middle. Basically, you just pop off this, and then when they are in sandwich in the tiles, this serves as lockable pieces. So
oh, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
I hope we can. Hold on. Okay, so basically you have these pieces and you lock. Actually, this idea comes from Wylock. Wylock Army.
Yeah.
He did this with the cardboard actually. So I started also with cardboard, and I combined the double-sided tiles with this technique with HeroQuest color stuff. Basically, the fusion tile system is something that is new, but not new. It's a fusion of different stuff. So
yeah,
that's it.
I love it.
That's super cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I will start craft. So we have a couple of hours for
yeah, we do. We got a couple hours that we'll see where we can get to. But I love the ingenuity behind that system there, Max. I think that's gonna come together, and I think it'll come together pretty quickly. I bet you get pretty far today.
Yeah, let's hope.
Well, regardless, it started, right? It'll be started, and you can complete it.
I'm just starting with the floor, so basically, I'm just checking now if because I start always with my scratch build, so I have pieces of foam left over from the previous project. So I very rarely I start with some new materials. I always have something in my hands. So
it makes
nice.
Green
and
again.
first of all, we need a straight cut.
Green. It's kind of golden green.
It's okay for you, the camera. Can you see me?
Yeah, the camera's great, brother. We can all see you, and so can our viewers out there.
Yeah, I just changed before the stream all my blades. Always the only thing that is very important. Always fresh blades.
Always fresh blades. Not a bad way to roll, my friend.
Yeah, of course.
I sharpened my knife.
Did you? I should have sharpened mine before the stream today. I didn't. I'm diving in. It's not dull, but it could use a little sharpening.
Can I get a popsicle stick?
Yes, you can get a popsicle stick. I will get you one, love. So Max, you're diving away there on yours. Danny, tell us a little bit about. I'll get you two. Danny, tell us a little bit about what are you doing with your build today?
Sure. So if we're thinking about Dungeons and Dragons, which is where my brain's at today.
Yep.
I really just appreciate the aesthetics of how every race sort of deals with things differently, and I thought that I would try something that might be a prison for, I don't know, maybe some elves or some wood elves, or something that doesn't feel like traditional medieval prison cell.
Uh-huh.
So right before the stream, I took some of my Ethernet cable, which is one of my favorite crafting toys.
Ethernet cable?
Oh yeah, I've just got an Ethernet cable here, a scrap one, and all the guts for an Ethernet cable is just like my favorite thing in the world.
Huh.
And so
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
so
what I made the
cool.
barbed wire last week with. Was just some.
Oh yeah, okay, yes.
it's already pre-twisted, and so I've made this sort of ball thing, and I'm thinking that if I suspend that with maybe I like put a mini in it, and you can hang it, and they can just be in this magical force cage thing, right? And we'll see how that works out. We'll see.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, all those Ethernet cables, like the UTP cables, Universal Twisted Pair, I just think that everybody should gather up as many of those as they possibly can. Because they're great for wiring up your LEDs, they're great for doing all sorts of low voltage stuff, and they're a great crafting thing too. So.
Did you just say UTP cable?
Yeah.
I love it. The tech savvy folks out there are like, they're loving it right now. They're digging our SESI acronym cable talk. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's
you gotta have your Universal Twisted Pair, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Super cool. Well, I'm excited to see Danny complete that, or I'm assuming he's gonna complete it at this stage.
He's gonna do something.
I'm already convinced it's gonna happen.
So can I do this one now?
You want to do that color? You ready for that color? That's a really cool color you mixed there, dude. This color. You mixed this like brown and green color together.
Well, actually, that's jungle green color.
It's jungle green. Oh, okay.
So it's actually made. So it's actually like.
Make stuff. Hello, my friend.
It's jungle green.
I see. It's jungle green. Michael, tell us a little bit about what your plan is today.
Can I do
Hold on. Yeah.
We had John Hosenfeld on a while ago.
Yep.
And we made this little wagon, which I absolutely love. I still love this thing. And when we were making it back then, we had a conversation with John about like you could make anything out of it. You could do like a little prison wagon, blah 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 blah. I was like, oh, so we're making prisons. I'll make a little prison wagon.
Prison wagon, love it. Love the prison wagon idea. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. John, I don't know if you've gone back and seen any of John Hosenfeld's builds from when John's been on the stream, Max, but John's got some great builds. Michael's done one on the modular ruins on his channel about it. He's been on and he's done the those medieval wagons that
Daddy?
Michael just talked about, and he's got a lot of really cool build ideas. He's got another one that he just put out on the Tabletop Crafters Guild the other day that he's about to earn himself another trip back up on here to tell us how to build those stackable houses. Anyway,
Cool stuff.
we are fans of everyone that has been on the channel, and we're fans of all of the crafters within the community because, like you said, Max, that's what's so cool about this community is, we are the same, and we all share the same passion, and I think there's so many different methods and techniques that we can come up with, and sharing that information with everyone is definitely one of my favorite components of our community. So we are excited.
It's a great community.
That you decided to stop on by and share your passion and do a little improvisational crafting with us today.
Total improvisation.
And Ben too. Yep.
Can I tell them
Nice.
what I'm working on?
Yeah, you can tell everyone what you're working on.
So I'm working on a type. So I'm working on a type of paint, which I don't know what it's going to make.
You're working on a type of paint?
Mhm.
I see. What are you doing with the paint? Are you trying to make a color?
Mhm.
So now you're mixing what colors together, sweetheart?
Gray.
Gray into what?
I don't really know.
Well, it's the jungle colors. What did you put in the jungle colors? You've got gray, green, and brown in there, huh?
Yeah. So brown was in there first. Then
Yep.
I put green in here. Then make jungle green.
Well, you're off to a good start, Bugaboo. I love it.
I didn't even know that makes jungle green too.
You didn't know, huh? Well, now the more you know, kiddo. This is a great time to remind everyone that of our
It's
fantastic.
great.
Oh, dude, Max, he's amazing. Like, that's one of my
I'm amazing.
Yeah, you're amazing. I tell you that
Yeah,
all the
you're
time.
amazing.
Max says you're amazing, and I'm agreeing with him. You are amazing. It's so lovely. I always love getting to, he's been doing it, especially a lot during the pandemic last year. I think he really got into crafting during lockdown. Mini painting, terrain making. Like, I've got a bunch of crazy little projects from the true crazy crafter in this household. They're all over the place.
It makes darker jungle green.
It does make darker jungle green, huh? Yep. That's good. You're figuring out what different paints do. Oh my goodness, you're getting paint all over the place. We need new paper towels, dude. That's
why I got extra foam.
I know. We got extra foam. I am attempting. It's gonna be challenging here, but I'm gonna try. I'm carving up a bunch of stuff. I'll cut back over to mine here real quick.
Okay, so that's the color I need is white now.
You need white? Okay, well, you get the white out. I'm using some popsicle sticks and carving them up. I'm gonna try to sand them down. What I'm trying to create is like a bone structure and these curved bone, like almost like tusks. And then I'm gonna use some twine to kind of gather them around and create a fence line. I've got some XPS foam that's Mod Podge drying over there that I'm gonna try to put together with it. I'm gonna try using this twine to kind of see if I can create kind of like an orcish, like, or maybe a barbarian encampment prison where it's like a crude cell where you throw someone for a period of time. So we'll see how that turns out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ambitious, but cool.
Yeah. That's tends to be what I do. I try to
So I'm putting a little
try to get a little ambitious.
Can you tell them what I'm doing?
I will tell them what you're doing.
Colin.
Yes.
So your prison bars, are they the bones?
Are they the bones?
I'm using white, guys.
Yes, they'll be the bones. Those are the bars that are going to be the bones. And then I'm going to try to have them secured together with like I said, the twine where they're just kind of like tying the bones all together. Yep.
So
Nice.
build and Daniel's build, if you combine your two builds, have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean where they have the balls, the bone cages?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With queen.
Oh, that's cool.
That's very cool.
The bone cages, that would be amazing. That would be super cool. I like that. Daniel, just swing over and we'll combine them together.
Yeah, I'll be there in just like, an hour and a half.
I mean, a little closer commute than Michael and Max.
It's true.
And if I had to pick, I would. We could. I'd go to Italy or England. Sound great. So.
Yeah, I'd much rather be going to visit either of you two than call it. Not today.
And we say that in the most to each other in the most lovingly way possible.
Oh yeah, of course.
Anyway, where are you at with your build there, Max? How's it coming?
I already finished the floor of the 3 cells.
Nice.
With some stones and stuff like that. So 1, 2, 3. And now I'm proceeding with the back wall with some brickworks and stuff like that.
Very nice.
So far so good. So far so good. It's like a speed build. It's not difficult at all. And the most important thing is to know your material.
Yeah. So when you say know your material, what does that mean to you, Max? Like why is that important for you?
Yeah. For example, you are all of us. We are foam lovers. You know that. Yeah. So foam is very versatile. You can use foam for basically do anything. I will use basically 100% foam today. But depending by the foam, you can have different technique to engrave it. For example, we have very different foam from you in America. We have a foam that is much easier to carve with a pen. So as you can see, I'm proceeding very fast with my pen. I don't need to pass 2 times or with a knife.
Right.
I just trace line as I'm building, and it's very easy to carve. So it's important that you know that your foam is what type of foam you have in your hands, and this is one example of know your material. So
Can I tell them?
Almost. I see. This
you will
this
not be able to.
you will not be able to what?
If you don't have the the knowledge of your material, maybe you are seeing me that I'm carving with a pen, and if you try with a different foam, you cannot.
Yes, see what
So
it
it's important.
makes.
I see. I tend to find myself super jealous of the foam that
Makes
everyone else has access to other than
it makes
than here in the US.
Little
Like we
jungle
definitely I'm after, seeing everyone work with it and different stuff from around the world. I'm like, I want foam. That's
But for us, it's very difficult. In Italy, we have very few access to foam because
Really?
we don't have a rigid climate,
Well, that makes sense. That's true.
Yeah. For example, Jeremy, Black Magic Craft, he has tons of foam because in Canada it's freezing, guys. So
Right.
I don't know where are you guys, but in Italy it's not cold at all.
Danny and I live in a desert, so
No,
Okay.
we don't live in a
So you understand the problem.
that has definitely come up on the
Dad.
on the channel before. Is it just the climates matter?
We
Yeah.
live
You know,
in a
Yeah.
country.
Nobody's bringing this foam in for tabletop crafters. They're bringing it in for carpenters. So
Exactly.
the market dictates what we get access to. So
that is true.
I don't see any camels.
Definitely true.
You don't see any camels. Ben doesn't think we live in a desert because there are no camels.
Oh, cactus.
Or cactus. There's a lot of cacti around here, dude. I'll have to explain a little bit more about biomes to you and like how we do live in a desert, honey. We do live in a desert, but we're very close. We're very close to lots of different places. What else are we close to, Ben? We are close to Disneyland. That is not inaccurate.
Nice.
Okay, don't shake me. I'm using a carve. He's like shaking my arm out of excitement as I'm like trying to carve with this knife.
Daddy, can I tell them?
Yes. What do you want? Ben has something to tell you guys.
So guys, guess what? So when I put white into jungle green, it makes regular jungle green. But I was expecting to make.
So he's saying that he has put white into jungle green. He's put like white into jungle green, but it's still a jungle green. All right, would you have a question for it? Like, would you have a question? Like, would you want to ask them what you should do with your jungle green?
No,
What are you gonna do with
So
it?
guess what,
No.
guys?
What are you telling
And
me?
I put white into jungle green. I was expecting to make a lighter jungle green.
I see. It was supposed to make a lighter jungle green, but it did. It did exactly what you thought it would, because that looks pretty light to me, huh?
You know what's so cool? That he is learning.
So Dad, I made a
Cool, he's learning color theory so young.
jungle green
Yeah, he is.
Jungle
He's.
green trying to.
I have some of this jungle green on my arm now.
Actually,
it's on my
it's
arm.
Mod Podge jungle
No,
green.
it's not Mod Podge jungle green. It's
Yeah.
your concoction on my forearm because you painted my forearm.
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm getting
so now we need to start working on hue, tint, shade.
Yeah. The the lighting designer says we need to introduce more elements to you, which I.
Oh,
I
that's
agree.
Scenic Painter right there. Because we're
that's
talking
true.
subtractive color theory
That's
right now.
true.
So
Oh,
Don't get me
what
started
should
on
I do
additive
with
color
my
theory. We could be
jungle?
here all day.
I love it. I
What
love
should
it.
I do?
Well, what are you guys building out there? What are you guys
I have a
building out there in the audience? You have to let us know if you're building along with us or if you're working on something else. We're happy and excited to check out what you guys are working on. Hold on one second, Benman, and I'll let you ask your question. If you have any questions for Max as we are working on the stream here this morning, please feel free put that question in the chat up there. Put a Q next to the question, and we'll go from there. Michael, those prison doors on the wagon are looking absolutely amazing. But please, if you guys have any questions, throw them up there. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who else is it here in the chat? I see the chat's off the hook.
Oh, hello, John.
Yeah, John from Tabletop Witchcraft is out there. Hello, John. Hope you're doing well. We got Martin out there. Laura's out there. Melina's out there. Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts. Everyone's out here today hanging out with us. Carl from Carl Makes Stuff. Yeah, this is.
I miss everybody next.
You miss everyone? You miss everyone? Okay, you ready? You had a question for them. You wanted to ask them a question, right? Okay, hold on. Let me take it off for you. Here. You wanna come over here and sit in my lap and ask the question? Okay, hold on. I gotta wipe this paint off before I get this paint everywhere. There we go.
See, it's kind of sticking.
The paint is sticking everywhere.
Actually sticky paint.
All right, sit on my lap.
So it sticks on kids.
I mean, that's what it does. Paint can be sticky. All right, here. He's got a question for you. Oh my goodness, he's taking over the stream. There we go. Ask your question to Max.
So guys, what should I do with my jungle green?
You could. What are you trying to build?
So I'm trying to build like it looks like seaweed. It's
Seaweed?
wrapped.
You're gonna try to build seaweed?
It's the seaweed wrapped on a submarine.
Okay, so you could maybe get. Have you got some tissue paper or toilet paper?
We have paper towels. Yeah, we do.
So maybe if you wet the toilet paper with the green with a little bit of glue as well, that would make something that looks a little bit like seaweed, maybe.
Or even some string or twine would do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
The twine would do it too. We could do this and use a little bit of that twine to wrap it around.
Okay.
Now, do you want to use it on your existing submarine?
Yeah.
You want to add it on the existing submarine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like we're camouflaging.
I do have a little seaweed already painted on their way.
I'm jealous because he gets access to all of you guys to ask you guys the crafting questions. When I started crafting, I didn't have any of you guys.
Sorry. You lose, Dad.
Like virtually, like for
you
Say that again, brother.
He's also got the advantage of basically starting from birth,
That's true. We'll definitely take that.
You're developing the ultimate crafter.
We're developing the ultimate. I think so. Who knows what he's gonna create? What is he gonna be into when he grows up, dude? Hopefully all this stuff. Let's see. Max, Tabletop Witchcraft. What's Max's favorite hero from HeroQuest? What's your favorite hero?
Okay, I could say Rogar.
Awesome.
But actually, it's not true. My favorite hero from HeroQuest was always my character.
Yeah.
So my favorite hero was Max DN. Okay, that means Black Dragon. I call myself Max Black Dragon. I was a warrior, of course, a barbarian.
Nice.
So
Max
actually,
Black Dragon. What were some of your special? What were some of your abilities?
Just mashing. I was
Just
like
mashing. That is a special ability.
Yeah.
Mashing and smashing is a very
yeah.
special.
I was. Actually, I play as a character just when I was, a kid. So I was 11 till 14. Then I start DMing, and that's it. Oh, sorry for the mic. I always
That's okay.
put the mic. And so basically, I was not so skilled, but I was very brave, as always. As brave can be a barbarian, so I smash everything all the time.
Very nice.
This was my special ability.
Okay, Dad?
I played all the time with my friend. He was always a wizard, very, skilled wizard. So he was the intelligent one. I was the rude one. That's it.
You were the rude one.
Yeah.
The rude one, totally.
I like that. I can appreciate that. My character in D&D is a hill dwarf barbarian, so I can appreciate the smashing abilities. The smashing abilities are the jam. Like that's how I roll. I love it. I love it.
My DM didn't like it.
Your DM didn't like it. Why not? Because you smashed too good. Too good at it.
I know. I ruin always the atmosphere, you know, because as a DM you try to, you know, you hope that your party is always asking for stuff and you know, put their mind. I was just going through and that's it. That kind of character that I hate now. That kind of character, you know.
I see.
Jenkins.
Yep. Dude, love it. That sounds like a fun. It sounds like a fun build, Max. That sounds like a fun character to play. Yes, my love.
Can you please wrap it?
Yeah.
I'm
dude.
now doing the boring part of the bricks.
The boring. You see the boring part? I think the bricks. Like I like doing brick work. I like doing that texture work. Let me see here.
In my opinion, depending by the moment, I can find it very relaxing.
My green paint. My green paint.
It can be very relaxing sometimes, but sometimes just, yeah. Sometimes no.
Yeah,
Okay,
sometimes
now
relaxing, sometimes absolutely. You're like, what am I doing? Like this is. You're like sometimes like rethinking your crafting choices. You're like, what am I doing?
Can you? I don't know which camera now it's going on for me. Can you
it is. Hold on, Ben. Ben. I'm twisting
give
it
me
up
the
for
studio?
You need the studio back. You're on your crafting cam. You want me to give you back to your studio view?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, because I need to show you some bricks, handmade bricks. Look, wait.
Okay, it's transitioning back over to you. As you're doing that, I'm gonna transition over. I gotta go fill my my 3D printer with top it off with a little bit of resin for the print that's going on there, and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh! But before I go,
that's a
I'm
lot
not
of
going
bricks.
anywhere yet.
Okay, can you see it?
Come over here.
Wow, that's nice.
That's
This
amazing.
is all bricks, and you see.
Very cool.
Oh my gosh.
So those little
This
tiny
is like,
Yeah, say that again. Were those tiny bricks individual?
Yeah. No.
I was gonna say.
Pendro.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was about to pass out.
Yeah, the corner ones are individual. You see the corner.
Dude.
Daddy, look, guys.
They see. It's
That's
nice.
that's wild. That's a lot of drawing.
Yeah, it was like you know,
So I did
passing
this.
time, relaxing. It was very nice.
Really cool.
That's a really cool dude. That brickwork, that stonework looks great. I love brick and stonework. Ben was showing you the seaweed. He took some tissue paper here, Michael, and he's turning it into seaweed.
No, actually, that's toilet.
Okay, well, it's tissue, toilet paper. Yeah, very close.
Actually, Colin, it's toilet paper.
Thank you, Michael. I get enough sass over here on this end. Okay, can you continue painting? I'm gonna pop off for just a quick second while you ask this question, Danny. I gotta go top this resin off. I'll be BRB.
Night Terrain is asking Max, what is your most recent big new crafting tool purchase, and what do you dislike about it?
First of all, I don't have I don't have big stuff purchase in studio. Just the props.
I'm putting the seaweed on the ends, then, Dad.
And basically, I'd like to have something, you know, for make your life easier, you know. But yeah, the main reason is that I don't have budget for this hobby.
Daddy,
my budget is just from my Patreons and stuff like that.
Makes sense to
my
me.
wife will kill me.
Hi guys, so
My wife just say no. You don't have money for that, so.
Doing great.
and this is the first reason. The second is that I enjoy very much. You see, now I'm crafting with my knife
See, you took
and
over.
the pen, basically.
No,
Love it. It makes absolute sense to me.
Scooch over. Scooch over. Scooch over.
But the
Screen is mine.
You silly
Benji.
boy. Scooch over. You're
What are you doing, Benji?
Me up. You can have the headphones on. Just scooch over so I can sit back down and craft. It's your stream. It's definitely always been and always will be your stream, my love.
I take over stream.
Oh my goodness. Here.
No, it's mine.
Hey.
It's my dream.
Let me hear.
Colin.
I have to hear, sweetheart. Ben.
It's
You
my
need to,
dream.
You need to let me have
It's
it back,
my
please.
dream.
It is your stream. It's your forever your stream. Let me have these back for a second.
But then
I
I
need to
can't
ask
see 'em.
questions. You can hear in a second. Oh yeah.
He's running the channel.
The evil laugh.
He's running the channel.
The evil laugh is a new one for me. That one hasn't happened.
It's my dream, Dad.
And there goes my hat. With my beautiful hair. Can you hand me my hat? Hand me my hat.
Yes.
Hand me my hat.
You take it my headphones.
This is
Hey.
thoroughly entertaining right now.
Stop for a second, okay.
Yeah, I'm just watching him.
Continue building. Yeah. Little did you know, you thought you were gonna be hanging out with me and my this is the Ben show right now.
Wow.
Yeah, Ben show totally.
Yeah. Stop. Hey.
He's running the channel, guys.
I asked you. Okay. You can go inside. You can go inside, my love. So he's like, I'm going inside. He's like, but he'll be right back.
Okay.
He'll be back. He can't stand not being in the spotlight, so he'll be back shortly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
So speaking about big tools, you know,
yes.
and basically I have only the Proxon, but first of all for a budget, matter of budget, you know, it's because I don't have a real budget for this hobby. I'm just struggling with what I have in house and stuff like that.
Sure.
And all that I have in my studio is from 35 years of hobby. So
Oh
you know,
wow.
it's not something that you are purchasing or stuff like that. And I'm not lying. I would like everything basically: 3D printer, applicators, cutter, laser cut. I would like to have everything, but I cannot. So that's it. The end of the question.
I see.
I get it.
Yeah, because I don't believe people that say, "Well, yeah, I prefer just use a knife." I like to use knife and you know, a pen, but to have some, you know, funny tools is always good.
You know, I used to say that I preferred using a knife, and then I got a Proxon.
Ecco, yeah.
Yeah.
The same, of course.
And you
It's-
realize very, very quickly that
Yeah.
life is so much better with a Proxon.
It's amazing
definitely.
how many problems you find that you just want to solve with your fanciest tool as soon as you have a fancy tool. You know, like
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
I just happen to have access to a laser cutter, which is
Yeah,
like
nice.
wildly ridiculous that I have it. And when we get onto the stream, I have to like remind myself, just don't use the laser cutter this week. Like, you're not helping anybody by using the laser cutter.
I mean, I would disagree because someone out there is going to have it, Danny, or
Yeah.
they may be thinking about it, and I think that's what I love about having all of us. Like, we all have our various tools at our disposal, and I think it's I always learn a lot, even if I don't have the tool. It's learning, you know, picking up. Who knows when it's going to come back into the hobby and help me out with it.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
I think it's just cool to see different approaches all of the time.
Yeah.
Like on the same stream, you've got like different ideas. I think it's very cool, man.
Well, I appreciate it. I had an idea for a variation of this sort of idea that would be like all in acrylic, and I was like, no, that's too much. You're too much. So, But maybe the next time we do it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I have not chosen the quick and easy path. I have chosen the path of. I mean, I really like the look of these
Suffering.
things. It's not suffering.
The path of pain.
You've chosen the path of pain. I have chosen the path of all the crap, like all of the things that I have to. Like it's just a lot of stick carving, but it's fun.
It took me a lot of.
Yeah, keep saying that. It's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
Fun.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. What happened, honey? Is it loading?
It took me a lot of time for to load.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I was trying to turn the volume down on it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I didn't mean to mess it up. My bad. Will you forgive? Can you forgive your papa? No? You can't forgive your papa?
No.
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 I am getting these
Nope.
little wood shavings everywhere. They're in my keyboard. They're in my coffee, I think, now. Like, they're pretty much everywhere.
You know, I've been using some baking soda to accelerate some of my super glue this morning, and
Yes.
so everything tastes like baking soda right now.
Awesome.
You messed
Yeah.
it up.
Oh, I'm sorry,
What
sweetheart.
kind of coffee are you drinking there, Colin?
Oh, you know what coffee I'm drinking. It's the only coffee that I drink now. I am drinking Cantrip Coffee. And we are proudly sponsored here at the Crazy Crafter by Cantrip Coffee Roasters. If you are in the U.S. here and you fancy yourself the best cup of coffee that you can get, you can head on over to the links in the description below of this stream to Cantrip Coffee. And if you use Crazy Crafter 10 in the discount, in when you check out, you get a discount. So they have amazing coffee over there. I keep telling myself I'm gonna get something different, guys. But the Colombia de Lima is by far one of my favorite roasts I've ever had. So
Colombia de Lima, that's what we're doing today, right here.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh, I really enjoy the Colombia de Lima, but I like the house blend. I really like Material Components as well, and I'm currently drinking Colombia de Lima because I drank the rest of my Material Components this week. So, yeah.
Guys, seriously, coffee? Coffee?
Oh yeah.
This machine doesn't
I'm
run on anything
Italian.
but coffee. Yeah.
You know, we have this tequila coffee in Italy. You know that?
What is
Oh,
it?
nice.
What is it? The Turk?
Espresso coffee.
Espresso.
Yeah.
Yes,
No.
yes.
But I don't know this speak about that because I'm addicted to coffee, so I like to hear to speak about coffee.
Well, I mean, we connected with a buddy of ours who's become a good friend of all of ours and a friend of the channel, and his name's Derek Ludwig. He has his own YouTube channel now, Max, and he was one of the early guests on the Crazy Crafter live stream.
Nice.
He was one of the original. I call them the Crazy Eights now. I call it the original Crazy Eights. That like the 8 people that were originally on the stream that really started helping me shape and form what the heck we're doing. And Derek's stream, he had built this. He was building an entire city, and he recently finished that city, but it had Spanish style architecture, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Max, and we were like, we got to have him on the stream. So he came on the stream, and it was, I think, one of the first guests where we actually all finished a build. It wasn't completely painted, but it was almost on. It had been pretty much almost completed with the exception of paint. So
Nice.
anyway, in addition to that, we also learned that he is a coffee roaster and had a coffee roaster. So he has his own coffee roasting company, and that's how we got connected. And we were all like, oh, it's D&D themed, like Cantrip Coffee, like even better. So we ordered some, and we fell in love with it, and it's been an awesome partnership, being able to connect with Cantrip Coffee, and we love and appreciate their support here on the Crazy Crafter live stream. They like it's nice to be when the caffeinated push is necessary on the early morning streams out here. It's a lovely way to start the morning off. So I haven't tried making
nice.
I bet you it makes a mean espresso.
Definitely
too.
nice.
I bet you it makes mean espresso, and hopefully they're hoping to eventually do some international stuff. But we have to get. The joke is the running joke, Max, is we have to get the catapults. The international catapults have to be built first before we start shipping stuff off elsewhere. But
I'm just going through the chat, and I've scrolled all the way up, and I've just literally found the best joke that I've heard in ages.
What is it?
Melina Richards, who used to run a dating service for chickens, but she was struggling to make hens meet.
Oh, love it.
That is a joke that happened. That is a joke that happened. And I heard it.
I love
it.
I love that.
Making hens meet. Love it. Good job. The chat's full of amazing stuff out there. This is my gosh, what's your best jokes? We could throw the jokes up there in the chat. Throw them up there.
Right after I'm calling my dad and telling him that one.
That's a good one. He'll like that one, I think, huh? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys. If I cannot finish this at some point, I just go in kitchen and I will make some pasta for you. Okay, I will make some spaghetti.
Can we just skip
macaroni.
Let's just say you're not going to finish it and just go straight to the part where you make us pasta.
Just straight on the kitchen.
Yeah. So I just want to clarify the rules. If you don't finish, I get to eat pasta. Is that right?
Oh, okay.
Is that what we got?
It's Max is making us pasta. That's what's happening.
Okay, perfect. I need everybody in chat to put as many questions for Max as possible for the next hour and 8 minutes. We need this man distracted. Danny needs some pasta.
Oh, I just now figured out. I've been neglecting the beveled edges. I'll show you here. This is cool. I figured out how to carve these, and this is like a duh moment for anyone who's been carving, but I haven't been carving a lot of wood. I've never really carved a lot of wood. So I have this kind of flat end, this almost like hook, just like hooking it here, and it's not really got like the right bone structure. And then I took this one, and it's got this nice almost rounded feature to it. So all I did was start. I just needed to taper the end, like shave it down to almost the point, that point feature. That's what I'm doing. That's my, of course, dumb moment of the day, guys. So I'm taking it. I'll take it. It's gonna look good. I can already guarantee you I'm not going to be able to finish this before the end of the stream, but I am going to get some pretty cool bone looking pillars that I'll be able to build up. My goal is to finish this before the end of the day and post it on Instagram. That's my new goal, guys. So if I start something on the stream, like to finish it that day, like take the 2 hours or 3 hours needed to finish up the build and get it done. Yes, love. Are you not wanting me to do that?
That's cool. For the fan base, it's cool. So they can follow you in Instagram and see that they handle that.
See it, right. Yeah, dudes, this is like the jam right now. These are starting to take some shape. I like this.
Gentlemen, there is Melina coming in with a pun.
Uh-oh.
Good one. This one's killing me. My friend used to install kitchens. He got arrested yesterday for counterfeiting. Boom.
Counterfeiting. You gotta be careful when you counterfeit. You gotta be wily when you counterfeit to not get caught.
Loving them puns.
Yeah.
All right. So we do actually have a real question. QQQ at Max. Which is your favorite Resident Evil movie?
Ooh.
Why? And favorite Resident Evil game? Why?
Okay, so I just watched yesterday Resident Evil Damnation. That is actually, cinematics graphic. It's not a movie. It's like with the CGI, with the computer stuff.
Yep.
I don't know in English the right. Okay. Actually, I kind of hate the Resident Evil movies. Okay. I like them just because of Mila Jovovich, that is totally hot.
Yeah.
Noted.
And actually, they are not. Actually, the first one I can understand it at some level. The first Resident Evil. The second one with the Nemesis is quite good, I think. But then they push too much on the, they go far away from the origin stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Like so much.
They went far off with their own. They started. They're like, these are making money, and let's just have them make as much money as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a hot chick, and that's it.
Yep.
Well, there's also the sort of Hollywood tradition of rebranding something like it's entirely possible that several of those later movies were just somebody else's action movie that they threw the Resident Evil name onto.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Lines.
Yeah.
Have a back burner script and throw it on to get the branding in place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is super unfortunate for the people that actually care about the intellectual property.
Yep.
But
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Resident Evil, as you can see.
Yes.
And basically,
I have friends
tonight
that
I
worked...
have to watch the last one. What?
I was gonna say I have friends that worked on the stunts for Resident Evil Apocalypse, the one that took place in the desert. They did the stunts. They did the stunts for it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a cool job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, but also in the desert for long days doing take after like hard. Stunt work's hard. Stunt work is intense.
My God.
Yeah, but pretty cool. What a way to make a living, huh? Although
nice work if you can get it.
I I often think too, as being in your line of work, the music, Max, like that's such a big, like you said, like the stress and pressure that goes along with that. Do you do a lot of opera too? Do you work in opera at all, Max?
No, never. I never worked on opera. I'm
Never
basically, I'm as a formation, I'm a band conductor.
Yep.
Professional band conductor.
Right.
So concert bands and wind music, stuff like that.
Yep.
Then I had several experiences, international experience in because I'm living very near to Switzerland, Swiss border. So basically, I conduct also in Swiss, and I conduct some my composition in Spain. I'm a composer also, so I do stuff like that.
That's fascinating.
That's so cool.
But it's not my main work because I'm also a scientist.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not a scientist. Actually, I'm a lab technician. So I work in pharmacology and research in my university. So
wow.
Yeah.
a multifaceted, multi-talented individual is what you are,
talented,
my
I don't
friend.
know, multi-stuff.
I feel grossly inept right now. I'm sitting with a professional band conductor, scientist, crafter, and I'm like, hey, I'm a guy who exists.
I'm a guy.
Yeah,
I'm a guy.
I'm a guy.
yeah, I'm a guy.
You
I'm a
are
guy
impressive,
too.
Max.
Yeah.
Consider me impressed.
No, you know what? For me, the key of everything is find the balance, because people always asking how you can manage to have the time and stuff like that. And I have also a great wife, a wonderful wife, and a son, and they helps me a lot, because in the past I was just running for everything without a balance. Now I have the I'm more zen now, so. I enjoy everything I'm doing. I'm enjoying when I'm in university. I'm enjoying when Now I'm not enjoying music because the fucking COVID.
Right.
But all the rest is just a question of balance, and you just, because everybody is not just one. We have many, many sides, many abilities, many skills, and it's up to you how to progress and enjoy that. In my opinion, my honest opinion.
One thing that I've noticed as we just get to meet more and more people that are involved in this crafting thing, just how much art crosses over amongst guests.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael is a musician. Both Colin and I are involved in theater.
Yep.
Derek helps run art and community center. Zane Morgan is a graphic designer and does all this his stuff. And it's fascinating to me how so many of the artistic types that we have on the stream sort of use this crafting medium as an outlet to engage in some like personal art.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
a
amazing.
completely half-formed idea, but it's an interesting observation that just how many people are sort of into that.
I think a big part of it too, Danny, is like so much of our art is, it's this interesting balance that I always struggle with as far as, the art for personal fulfillment, like it's enriching the soul, you're creating it for other people, but also trying to make a living at that thing and having that be the hustle. And it's lovely for me, the craft has just been a thing of passion that I don't need to like, it's not something I'm trying to hustle and do for a paycheck necessarily. It's something that I build for, again, I've said this a ton on the channel, like I'm building it for the other party members, my other players that I play my D&D campaign with, right? Max was saying it earlier, I wanted to build prison tiles because I wanted prison tiles for my players, right? I wanted them to have it, and like that's the cool thing about the hobby is it's not just an act of self-enrichment, it's enrichment for your friends and people that you hang out with and spend time with. It's really cool.
100%.
Yeah.
Here.
Harumph. As it were.
Excuse me, Colin, can you put the camera on the work table?
I sure can, my friend. Let me do it. It's going to be up right now. There it goes. Let's see. Oh, Max, that looks great. That looks really good, Max.
Very cool.
If you can see it. Now I will build the 3 doors. And actually I was thinking what you prefer. I want to ask maybe if you want that I build some massive wooden door with some bars like Michael showed us before.
Yeah.
Or just regular bars. What do you like? What do you prefer?
My vote is for the messy, like iron, like I want to see the door with that door. To me screams character. I want that one. That would be that one. That's what gets my vote.
I will do a lot. I will make some iron massive door with some spine windows, stuff like that.
Nice. That's gonna
so I need
great.
Cardboard.
Need cardboard.
I will pass cardboard.
Know your materials.
Know your materials.
Materials, cardboard. Graphics, medium cardboard. Chipboard, sorry, chipboard. Because in Italian, we have just cartone, cartoncino, that's it. You have cardboard, chipboard, a lot of stuff in your language.
It sounds delicious. I want to eat it. Cartoncino, like, how do I say it?
Cartoncino.
Cartoncino. It sounds like something that I want to eat it. Cartoncino.
You want to eat it?
Maybe I'm just hungry. I did not get a chance to eat breakfast, so I might just be
hungry. You know that in Italy it's dinner time now.
Oh yes. It's dinner time, I think, for most everyone else around. Yes. Most of our viewers are coming in from around the world. We get them in the evening. A lot of folks are in the day with this stream, which is really cool.
Yeah, my wife and daughter are currently eating their dinner.
What are you guys having tonight?
I don't know, but it smells great.
But it's slow torture. Is what
Thank
it is.
you for sacrificing your supper time for a little bit of crafting and a little bit of for the crafting fellowship, as it were.
As much as I love parenthood, this little private time in a house that is crazy with a toddler running around all of the time, this little 2-hour period in the week is very precious, honestly.
Yeah.
Get to hang out with people that are doing the same craft. This is awesome. Like, this is one of my favorite times of the week.
Mine too, brother. Mine too. And I missed it. I missed it this week. Although I'm gonna have to get creative here coming up in the fall, because in the midst of Rodent Central, I'm gonna have to find some. I need to find a way to get to 1,000 subs quickly, so before the end of the summer, so I can like stream from any, like if I can stream from my phone if I need to.
Smash that like, guys, subscribe.
Yeah, that's the biggest one.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. That's definitely gonna be. I'm excited to learn that. That's what's gonna be fun for me going forward. You guys talking about what's a little bit about the future is like finding out a way to how I can create the best live stream possible with less, essentially. I essentially have like a little go bag that is going to be the crafting go bag that I take with me for the day. That will be like when I get the hour or I get the couple hours on the break where I can like just basically stream from anywhere. And craft from anywhere, and how to make that the best looking stream possible, even if I'm not in my studio. So I'm excited to figure that out and expand upon it as we move forward.
If you look at the improvements you've made over the course of 9 months, man, no doubt you're going to get there pretty soon, I'd say.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be that's part of the fun for me. As a live streaming channel, is coming up with new ways to improve the stream, improve the production quality. It's always a joy, Like it's just part of the fun. I have now snapped that. I was about to say how excited I was with this single piece of bone and getting the curvature in it, and I carved it too thin and I broke it. So that's how that goes. I mean, I still can use them. These are going to be the doorway pieces that come forward, so that'll be. They're not wasted. They've just evolved.
Never
wasted, right? Never wasted.
Never.
Let's see here. Let me pop up. 11:08. So in a few minutes we'll head on over. We'll head on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord, and we'll take a look at your works in progress for this week. And we'll be able to check out what you guys are working on. We see you out there, Pocket T Craft. Derek, thanks for joining us. Just popping in between errands, but chilling hard in a few hours. Yay! Glad you're gonna.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go rattle can some stuff real quick.
Rattle can some stuff, brother. How are you doing, Bugaboo? You doing okay? Yeah.
My neck feels a little sore.
Your neck feels a little sore. It's probably because you're leaning on your dad, but. You can lean on me there. Lean on me when you're hanging out on the stream. Okay, Dungeon Matron. Hello, welcome to the fray. Welcome to the stream. The fray, aka the stream. How do I glue? Maybe I put like little holes. Maybe I switch this out. I think I'm gonna switch out my hot knife here. I'm getting ready to start placing these in the build. So I think I'm gonna start by, I don't know. I guess just making making stuff, making little holes for everything. Let's start with that. How's yours coming along there, Michael?
It's coming on really good, actually. Just kind of putting my bars in. Here, you can see.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that looks great.
Nice.
My light is too bright. You can't see the. I've put wood texture into everything as well. I'm enjoying this build.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm gonna cheat a little bit now. I need to use the proxen.
That's not cheating.
Not cheating, okay.
Definitely not.
I'm cheating to myself because I was thinking not to use it.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe to
I'm
yourself. You're
improvising,
more than
so.
welcome. You can use whatever tool you want, my friend.
Because I need a slice of foam very, very, very tiny.
I mean, for me, I can remember whenever the Proxon seemed like an extravagance to get one.
Yep.
And it's completely understandable.
Yes.
But I think ultimately it pays for itself in time.
Yeah, it
And
does.
if, you know, of course you can do everything by hand. You can do things like, and if I didn't have a Proxon, I would still be knocking out the same stuff.
Oh
Well,
no, it's
actually, it hasn't.
to beginning.
Say it hasn't what, Michael? Say that again.
I said, actually, the truth is that the Proxon has improved my builds.
Yes.
Because it like there's
That's
symmetry,
right.
there's symmetry and all sorts of things that it does bring, but you can still make the stuff with a carving knife.
Right.
Totally right.
I mean, what I'm trying to say is that, like, if anyone out there doubts whether they need one, or like if you do have the budget for one, I do think it is worth stretching to get one.
I
if you
agree.
can.
I would agree.
Make your life
Yep.
so easier.
I'm filling in with I'm making Derek, sorry Derek, I'm using hot glue. I love hot. Oh, is it? Which do you prefer? What kind of what glue? What glue, Max? Do you like PVA, tacky glue, hot glue? What do you prefer? What's your glue
Oh,
choice?
it's a strange question. Actually, I love them in the right occasion because,
Yes,
for example,
sure.
if I need now to speed up the building, I'm using the hot glue for the walls like that. When I need, you know, fast bonding. How is the term in English?
Yeah, bonding.
Fast.
Yep.
Yeah. And but for example, when I do teeny tiny things, I like very much PVA glue, wood glue. Actually, it's the best for me because it's PVA very, very fast drying. So I like very much PVA glue. Tacky glue, it's great, for example, because it's nice for the trees, for attach stuff that are actually, difficult to take in position. And also, I like very much using the super glue for the cardboard and stuff like that, because you have this instant bound and that's it.
Yep.
So basically, I don't have a preferred one. I like using the right one in the right moment.
Sure.
That's the answer.
That's pretty much the perfect answer, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed. I missed everything.
Thanks. Yeah, let's. Yeah, we have a bunch of crazy crafters.
It's
like this stream.
such a shame that that super glue melts foam.
Yep.
Because it would be so great to have a glue that wasn't the hot glue that's also potentially melting your foam. Just like an instant glue for foam would be
Oh.
awesome.
An instant glue for foam. There's a thought.
Yeah. If someone came up with that, I'd be buying it. Okay. I have a cage.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
No, I need to fit the door.
Let's try this. I'm trying to figure out how to make these beast doors. Yes. Nice. I like the sun. Okay.
I am almost. I'm currently. I don't know where I'm gonna get to. I'm trying to fill the holes with hot glue here and add my stakes in and secure those in.
I'm carving the little windows in the doors
Oh,
that are in
nice.
foam actually, because I need of course a little bit of thickness in these big doors, and it's a tricky part because they are very tiny.
Yep.
I risk to break everything, but at the end I will put inside some bars, and for this I need the carve or for hide the breaking, because I need to cut, put the bars, re-put, and hide the cut. I don't know. It's easier to see than to explain that.
Dungeon Matron, question in the chat. I wonder. So, I think this is just for the community at large. She's wondering if spray foam might work as foam adhesive, and it works amazingly well. It works amazingly well. You're never gonna have any kind of level of precision with it, though.
No.
I can't go inside yet, honey.
So it's actually in the theater and in the entertainment industry, using spray foam to laminate multiple layers of foam is like really a common thing to do, and it works great because you have something very consistent as far as your texture from layer to layer, and it works amazingly well. But I think that for something as fiddly as what Michael's doing right now, you would just be covered in polyurethane foam.
But you know, as well, because I have tried that, but you don't have as much control over the gap as well between the pieces, because it expands a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have control over like keeping it a closed gap, but it does really work for the bond though.
Yeah, it's gonna hold it. And I think we maybe mentioned spray foam on the channel before, but if you are venturing into that
I'll be right
realm,
there.
get a little mist bottle of water. It's a so most of what we're using is expanded polystyrene, or actually it's extruded polystyrene foam. So it's the chemical is polystyrene, but the spray foams is a polyurethane foam, and just like Gorilla Glue, which is a polyurethane glue, it's highly reactive to water, and it'll hit really fast if you give it just a little bit of mist of water. Accelerates that like chemical reaction. Michael, that is adorable.
Look at that.
Yay! No, I don't know if I can actually get Minnie in there though.
Oh, Theater of the Mind. Just imagine the miniature.
It is
Nice, Michael.
That looks
Nice,
really cool.
Michael. Nice.
very good. Otherwise,
Really
it's
cool.
just for capturing halflings. It is just the person capturing the
halflings.
It fits Boromir, so we're happy.
I am working on my very crude, making a little progress on my very crude orcish prison here. It's coming. It's coming. I gotta let it dry. I also have a 4-year-old that is hungry, that is saying, you need to feed me. So I'm gonna go feed him real quick. I'm gonna go make him a sandwich. I'm gonna hop back off. I'll be right back, everyone.
No worries.
Okay. Don't worry.
Oh no,
No worries,
I
man.
know everyone is super chill. keep the chat going, keep the questions going for Max DM Crafting here. I'm gonna leave while I'm here. Max, is it okay to leave it on your crafting station so they can see what how you're building it there?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. All right, I'll be back in just a minute, guys.
So Max, I like with the music that you make, what's the genre? Would you say is it classical music or?
Okay, I'm basically I'm conducting every genre of music because I'm saxophone player, so with my saxophone I played every possible jazz, classic, rock music, pop music. I was playing 35 years non-stop with my saxophone. I just put it aside a couple of years ago because of conducting. And but basically the major part is classical music, but not the classical like Beethoven, Mozart, also original composition, classical music for a concert band and stuff like that. So we have a repertoire that is actually considered classic beside the Beethoven, Mozart, and everything else, that.
Very cool.
But you are a musician, so.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I play guitar. I'm not an eclectic musician. Like I play guitar.
You play guitar, nice.
Yeah, and I mean, but to be honest, I kind of relate to your feeling of using craft to escape the stress of that.
Yeah.
Because, well, I think every section of the music industry is extremely difficult to work in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And to be honest, I haven't given up. I'm still kind of working on stuff, but it's really hard to muster up the passion for music sometimes.
Yes, I understand perfectly. And you know what? Sometimes you understand that you are doing. It's like you are, waking up from a dream. It's like I'm doing it because I love it or because I must do, and that is a problem.
Yeah,
that's a problem. When start to do like that, not a good sign, So sometimes it's good to step back a little bit, and understand if you have still the sparkling. You know what I mean?
100%.
Because actually crafting music, everything is express yourself. Is all about expression of feelings and stuff like that. So it's important that you remember that sometimes, because if you feel not good, your expression, your art is not good. Some artists need to not feel good for be artists, because they enjoy that dark side. I'm not that kind of artist, so I need to feel relaxed and good and stuff like that. So not easy all the time.
100%, man.
Not always easy.
So how long has your channel been going?
My channel?
I don't know how long has your channel been running?
Oh, okay. My channel is not going. No, it's going. Actually, I'm totally, I'm not caring about it, and it's a pity, because I have a beautiful community that is following me all the time, and I'm trying to do my best, but it's I'm not going that full time. So I know what I should do for make it better, but still I don't have I don't have the I don't know how to say it, because about the balance that I said before, if I step toward the channel right now, I will break that balance in this moment. So not yet, and I'm near to 6,000 subscribers now.
Great.
And I was very quick on 1,000 actually, very quickly, and then I step back a little bit for a moment. Then comes the COVID. So the last year was actually not bad for the channel, actually, because people were searching something for escape the reality, let's say like that. So the channel is always something very interesting and very refreshing for crafter people. And yeah, I know that I need more, for example, more equipment and stuff like that. I need the better camera, because now everyone has a beautiful camera, so you see beautiful quality imaging. I'm running my channel with just my smartphone, that is a crappy smartphone.
I mean,
is a Huawei P20 Lite, something like that.
I understand the desire to do that, but to be honest, man, I think that like your channel, the quality of the builds is what really people are looking at. And
yeah,
I mean, like as a YouTuber, I understand the desire to make it better and to improve all of the time. But like if what you're making is great, people will still come.
Yeah. I'm for example, I'm totally okay with. I'm growing slowly but constantly, and I'm okay with that, because it's the perfect balance between what I'm doing, and the response from my community is nice, and I like that they like my videos, my stuff, and for me it's all about that. Enjoying with the other people, doing stuff that they like, and all my channel is about first attempt at everything. For example, now it's the first prison I ever made in my life, so all my channel is like that, and I will keep it like that because it's very natural. I'm not planning stuff, and this is the reason why sometimes I have two big buildings in my channel, because all the time I'm planning something and then I end up with something else. So, but I like that. I like the slow growing of the channel, and I'm very thankful to my community all the time, because they are great supporters. I meet in this community very nice people all the time. So
couldn't agree more.
In this way, the channel is going very, very, very good. Is going exactly as I want is doing. Sorry for my English, guys. All the time, I'm Italian. That I never studied English in my life. So,
you did a great job, man. You're speaking just fine. What's your favorite build on your channel?
I put on a paint.
Have you got a favorite build?
So it could fly.
I can't hear you.
So it could not see.
Oh, have you got a favorite build on your channel?
My favorite build?
Yeah, on your own channel.
Yeah. My favorite build is actually my White Rock Castle build. That is my biggest monumental castle that I'm still working on. And now is the point. I just created a waterfall with a tumultuous river.
Yeah.
That goes actually between the tower that you've seen before. That is actually a part of that castle.
Oh, cool.
And the real castle. So it's my favorite build. That is not complete at this moment, and I have a series about that is going on right now. So next episode will be a majestic stone bridge on that river. So that will be also a part of the castle.
Very, very cool.
What have I missed? I've returned.
Yeah.
Currently talking about
sometimes the return.
Max's favorite build on his channel.
Oh, what is your favorite build, my friend?
Yeah, White Rock Castle.
And had you gotten into the explanation of it as of yet? Why is that your favorite build?
Because actually it was my first attempt at something monumental and giant, And I started with my old, fortified manor from GW.
Yep.
And I was very scared because until that moment, I was just a normal, come si dice, not crafter, just an hobbyist with GW stuff. So I collected pieces for Warhammer and stuff like that.
Yep.
And that was my first attempt to destroy a kit and do something totally customized.
Nice.
So that signed for me the step forward to my hobby. and that was the first giant building, and still now is in construction. Still now is in building, work in progress. But it's giant, and I love it very much. So maybe I can show you. I have in my back right now.
Oh yeah.
If you put the camera on the studio.
I'll put you on the studio cam here.
Yeah, so I can show you the White Rock Castle. At least part of it.
I'm starting to thread my my twine around
Can
here.
you see it?
Let's see.
Oh, that's
yeah,
beautiful.
that's awesome, Max, dude. Absolutely gorgeous. Do you see that, Ben? Do you see Max's
This
castle?
is the half building actually.
I love it, man.
Can we do a big one?
Can you what?
Quite massive.
Can we do a big one?
My son has said, "Can you do a bigger one?"
Yeah, this is a halfway
No,
to the end, you know.
bigger camera so I can see
Oh,
better.
bigger camera. My apologies. Yes, Benjamin, I can. I thought he was like, how about a bigger castle? And I'm like, bro, that's a pretty big castle. Here,
Yeah.
you can see here, Ben. Look, you can see it there. You see in the background. Looks cool, huh? Yep. Oh, Danny, what are you? What is that? That doesn't look like a cage,
We're getting there.
dude.
We
What
gotta.
is this? Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Give
You
me a second,
want
give me a
to
second.
hang the cages. Yeah, nice.
It'll all make sense.
It
I
all
hope.
makes sense in the end.
I got a half an hour to make it make
Thanks, my
sense.
friend.
Oh my goodness gracious. Let me wrap this stuff around. I'm still. Oh, that's kind of cool.
I'm losing a lot of time with these doors, but
Oh, isn't that the way it works, brother?
yeah,
You get an idea and you're like, this is great. Oh wait, why? not?
yeah. Exactly.
I am taking. It's gonna take me a while to do this, but it's gonna look pretty cool once this is all. I'm already digging. But see, it's those choices where you're like, those doors are gonna look great. This threading that I'm doing with the twine is taking me a long time, but it's gonna look really cool when I'm done. So
Yeah, yeah.
it'll be fantastic. I'm excited to show you. I'm gonna get this first set here done, and then this top side of the twine, and then I'll show you guys. Michael, what has been your favorite build on your channel? You've been cranking it for almost a year now. Like you're coming up on the year mark. What's been your favorite build so far?
My current one that I'm working on, to be honest, but
Cool.
it's not out yet. But
What a tease.
Oh yeah.
see what I did there? See what I did there?
I see what you did there. You must be a content creator.
I really like. To be honest, Amon Sul was one of the. That was a build that I've been wanting to make for such a long time. So that was a real, passion project of I've got to do that, and I want to do it really well. And then I was really happy with the results. So probably that one. But I mean, I do really like a lot that's on there. To be honest.
Sure.
You know what is my point? That my last one is always my favorite one, because all the time I can try this. This is cool. I never tried that. I never do that. So all the time I'm excited as the first one. Then the results, okay, maybe sometimes it's not what you are hoping for, but
Yeah.
for example, my merchant house was actually a blast. I didn't expect. I do this beautiful beast house is actually a little bit bigger than the usual scale that I'm doing all the time, but was very, very fun. And at the end, the result is amazing. I don't know if you have the chance to watch on my channel, but it's very, very massive. You have 4 levels playable inside, and it's a monster house.
That's cool.
Love it.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I have to go back and see if that one doesn't ring a bell, Max. I'm gonna have to go again, it's always lovely
Yeah,
when we get folks on here and I'm like, oh, I end up going back, revisiting stuff that I've either forgotten that I've seen or stuff that I just, I've missed initially.
But you know what, Colin, in my channel I have 270 or 280 videos about buildings, so it's quite easy to miss something.
There's a couple there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's easy to miss something.
Well, it's always lovely to go back and find new stuff. Here, I'll show you guys here where I'm at in a second. You guys can check this out. What do you think, Ben? What do you think? How do you think that looks so far? Check this out. What do you think?
I think you should put a prison door.
A prison door? It does need some sort of door, maybe, huh? I don't know if it needs. Maybe it's just kind of like a place where we're a holding stage, but here's where it is just threaded so far with the top side here. Here, gentlemen.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love the style. It's amazing.
Yeah. Kind of a fun build so far. We'll see.
Fun build, yes.
See where it gets to. More things to thread. Let's see. Danny.
Yes, sir.
For you, we have been building on this stream now, and you've been here with us, like pretty much with the exception of just a few streams, you've been with us for this entire journey. What has been one of your favorite builds that you've done on the Crazy Crafter channel so far?
I really liked the sort of space corridor one with the LEDs. I really enjoyed that one.
Yep.
And then the stream with DM Scotty building like the shambling hound.
Yeah.
And
that was a funny stream. Funny stream. Well, not funny. Fun.
Yes.
Yeah. So that one was a lot of fun. And so I don't know. I just like being part of the process. I'm pretty much always happy as long for like the 2 hours that I'm just building something, because this is just because of the nature of my life. This is almost the extent of my crafting time weekly. Sure. I don't plan a lot of wild and weird builds for myself. I come on here and I get this moment to just go with the flow and go with whatever we're doing for the week. I really love that part of the stream for me. It's just we're doing prisons. What does that mean? Let's do it.
It's true. Like we're like, prisons. I think that's what this means to me at this stage. It's always fun to. I agree with you.
And for me, the fun part about the stream is to take whatever prompt it is for the week and say like, okay, well, I don't want to be normal, right? So you give me like a few days to ruminate on it, and then I get to come up with some sort of Danny West version of
That's
whatever
true.
that is.
We do get that Danny West version of it, like we're getting today with these prisons. It's awesome.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Why to be normal?
Right?
Right?
No need. No need.
I have to do that at work. I don't have to do it here.
That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness.
If just a couple of years ago someone would tell me, okay, you will craft with someone on the other part of the planet, what about that? It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's true.
Yeah, kind of a wild thing to do, and but what an amazing thing to do. That's I think one of the things that the pandemic has taught me or reminded me again of in life, Max, is just because we are, it's not the most ideal scenario and set of circumstances, right? This online format and having to be distanced and separated for everyone, finding new ways to connect with people in ways that we'd never imagined before. We're pretty... that's one of the amazing things we're really good at. Our human races get at is finding ways to be adaptable and flexible. So
yeah,
I love being able to.
I'm still hungry, Dad.
You're still hungry? Did you eat everything? Oh my gosh, you totally did.
Beast. He's a beast.
He is a beast. I'll make you some more food right now. Anyway, I love the fact that we get to meet online, and that we have, folks from all over, and it's not just crafting with us, Max, right? We're connecting with folks that are literally all over the world right now, and just being able to connect with these members of the community is a special thing that we get to do on a weekly basis, and I do not take it for granted, and I appreciate every single one of you out there that, Michael, Danny, Max this week, but all of you guys that tune in every week, sometimes 3 times a week, and are hanging out and spending that time with us. You guys are simply remarkable, and I really appreciate all the love and support that everyone has given to this channel. It means the world, and I'm looking forward to like Max said, we're down the road in a couple years. What does it look like then? Who the heck knows?
Daddy, that looks perfect.
Oh, it looks perfect? You're saying it looks perfect? Wow. I don't know if it looks perfect, but
I praise.
it looks perfect. Well, thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. It's very nice of you to say. I think it's looking pretty cool, don't you? We need to. We're gonna have to put. You know what I think this build's gonna need later, Ben?
What?
We're gonna have to take some of the Citadel skulls and put some skulls around it, like maybe put some skulls on top of the bone and all of that.
It just so looks like somebody got dead.
Someone got dead. Yes. Yeah. That's exactly what we're gonna go for.
That is the secret sauce.
It'll be intimidating, right? It'll teach other prisoners not to escape. Otherwise, you could end up like one of these poor adventurers.
I was just imagining that whenever you went out to make Ben a sandwich, what you were doing was actually paying him $20 to come back in and say, "Dad, it looks perfect."
Aww.
I'm joking, dude.
He will, as you well know, Michael, he will children are amazingly honest, and they will tell you how it feel, like what they will let you know what it thinks. And there have been some things where he's just like, "Oh, that's okay." Like, that's my favorite response. He's like, "Oh, it's okay."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Everybody makes mistakes, Dad.
Everyone does make mistakes, honey. This is true. Daddy tends to make them a lot, especially when crafting. But I enjoy our crafting. How's your seaweed drying? Is your seaweed drying okay for your submarine?
I think it's drying okay.
That's what I love, Michael, is like earlier, like, I don't know. I mean, normally, Max, like, this is an unusual set of circumstances. My son does hang out and craft with me, but normally for the streams, it's just been a while. Like, my poor wife has been crazy with work. My mom is out of town visiting family. She hasn't been able to see him for forever. And today my wife had her first appointment to get her hair did and have her hair done in over a year and a half. So I was just like, I'm never not going to say no to crafting with my son, but normally it's not him on the stream. We hang out and craft together afterwards, but I do enjoy the fact today, Michael, that he now has been inspired by a seaweed idea that you gave him, and he's going to take that with him for forever. So he's going to remember. He's going to remember the day he built seaweed and the day that Nat1 Videos told him, gave him an idea on how to do that. So, and there's, I also like the fact too that no matter what happens in life, this stream will always be a reference point for him to come back to. Like, that's going to be a cool thing. It's like when he gets older, and one day I won't be here anymore, but these will be for forever. And these will last for forever. And it'll be kind of cool, I think, as he gets older. It might be something he enjoys to go back and revisit later on in life. Myself included.
There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love in this streaming. I like it.
Good. That's the way I like it. Max, I like the love.
I'm making concrete. Dad.
You're making concrete? What are you making? How are you making? You're making. I thought you were making. Are you talking about a new? Oh, you're making concrete in the game. Gotcha. That makes sense.
Okay. was gonna say that's not the best material for submarines.
Yeah.
Right? You might want to revisit that.
Might want to revisit that, but we're all about trying new things, you know?
Interesting question. Can you make concrete float?
Can you? Is that a real, like, are you...
I'm genuinely asking Daniel because I think he'll probably know the answer.
I don't have input on that. You know, it's... I guess theoretically, yeah. So it's all about water displacement, right?
Yeah.
So if you build it into a shape that displaces more weight of water than it weighs, so I think a slab of concrete can't do it, but I bet there's a way to shape it in such a way. But I'm not a mechanical engineer, so I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna put my name on yeah.
Yeah.
You can make concrete float.
You can totes do it.
Yeah.
You can totes do it.
And I'll just have somebody smarter than me in the chat be like, "Oh yeah, review this article. Danny's totally smart. He's right."
Carl makes that probably.
And then if it can't be done, as Colin said, my answer will be there forever as proof that I was a dummy and said concrete could float. But we'll never know.
Not a dummy at all. Dudes, this is dope. I like this. I'm really enjoying this little bit, like threading, but I'm gonna have to like find new ways of like threading like diagonal things back in here. But this is coming together exactly how I'd hoped. This is cool.
Dude, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Mad Max. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's one of the things I was envisioning, like that was inspired by that. Yeah, not that Mad Max on the stream. Yes, honey, I'm sorry.
So I want to make lots of concrete.
Oh, we'll make lots of concrete, honey. Go for it.
So embedation is to.
What did you say? Ambigation? What is it?
Embedation is this.
What is that word again? Say that word again, honey.
Embedation. I didn't know I have no.
I'm trying to understand what that word is, love.
It means how you make it. So I gathered that
okay.
and Dale.
You gathered that in there.
And then I stubble.
Whenever you were talking earlier, you referred to your DM. So are you a DM? You are a DM, right?
Me?
Yeah, you're a DM, right?
Yes.
But you also have a DM that you play a game as well?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
That means he gets to play a lot.
It's just that some people
Yeah,
will
but
just
not as frequently as I like.
I think that's all of us.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people just end up being the DM all the time, you know?
I do have.
Yeah.
I can't hear you, Michael.
Sorry, man.
Sometimes people just end up being the DM all the time.
Dad.
Yeah.
My microphone's terrible.
Yeah. I can.
Oh,
hear
that's
you.
weird. I'm hearing him. He's saying some people just end up being the DM all the time, Max. And he said it's nice that you're not just DMing, that you get to play too.
No, I like to play a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, I was born as a player. I transform myself in a DM. Actually, I enjoy very much being crafting DM.
Yep.
And but sometimes I need to go back for because I'm a conductor. I don't like always to conduct. I like to follow sometimes.
Ah, yeah.
And
yeah.
For me, it's kind of relaxing and not being DM all the time. So, but I'm very boring because I always play as a barbarian. Always, it's all my life.
I love it, Max. What do you love about being a barbarian? What is it about being a barbarian? Why?
Yeah, actually, it's because all the other members of the party, all the other parties member, they take the decision, So basically, when I'm a DM, I conduct the game. But when I'm a player, I'm the, I like to be this, like Conan Barbarian, the classic one.
Yes.
With very, very little brain and a lot of muscle, and that's it. So it's banal, I know, but
that was the character I immediately gravitated towards that way, because I knew my style of play would be I want to be in the fray fighting, just because, like, I mean, just my back, like I was like, I know my style of play, and I knew I was going to be heavily reliant on combat, and also the role-playing component. I wanted, like, I chose the path of the battle rager because of the anger, like the anger and everything that had built up for this character, this specific player, and this barbarian. I wanted that to be a part of his background, and it's been an awesome journey because he's trying to learn how to control his rage, and that's why I ended up multi-classing into a fighter. So he's trying to improve himself and control his rage. You know, not unlike Bruce Banner, a la the Hulk, but it's the barbarian. They're fun characters to play. I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, my character on the other side was like, he changed his life also because of love. He was never in love, so at some point he find out that he was in love with an elf. So he changed his style and character, his mood. It was also a very nice. It is actually right now a very nice journey.
Yes.
And I like that. I like it. I like role-playing game, guys.
The journey is the amazing part. Yep. Have you ever had one of your characters die in game, Max?
Couple of times. Actually, my actual character is the oldest one. He never died.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I'm playing with him. I think now it's around 10 years.
Wow.
10 years with this one. Yeah.
10 years.
So, Daddy,
Yeah.
would you like this much fish for dinner?
That much fish? Oh
But
my gosh, that's a lot of fish.
Several times I died. Several times.
Say again, honey.
Can you put on the table the camera?
The camera.
Colin?
Yes, I can, sir. I got you. Boom. There it is. It's up for you, buddy.
Okay. And I don't know if you can see two done metal doors.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, so cool, Ben. Look at Max's doors. Max made those
I like
doors.
those a
One
lot.
of those.
Oh, I think that's a bathroom.
I don't know if with the camera you can see. I have also rivet holes and stuff like that. It will be a blast with the paint job,
Yeah.
Now it's just a skeleton. Now the third one. I think we have still time. Maybe I can finish the third one, so at least the 3 cells are done.
Yeah.
The pickle jar. I see you sneaking in here. Welcome to the stream, brother. Good to have you, Josh. The pickle jar is another great crafting channel. If you haven't subscribed and checked the pickle jar out, Max, you should totally check out Josh. That goes for everyone out there in the crafting community. He's a phenomenal. He's all around crafter. You're not just mini painting anymore, brother. I've seen proof. I ain't saying anything, but you're an amazing crafter in the hobby, Josh. And his I've learned so much as a mini painter, hanging out with Josh and Elston and Rich from Strayback Studios, a bunch of other folks from the Chilling Wargamers. But all that to say that that amazing introduction that Josh just received. He said he was playing D&D last night, and he loves his halfling rogue. Hold on.
Would you like to eat this?
Oh yeah, I'll eat that. You make that. I'm gonna cook that up in your game. I'm gonna eat it. He says he loves his halfling rogue just to steal from the rest of the party and casually deal stupid amounts of damage from the shadows. Rogues are amazing. Our rogue in our party, Josh, which is my buddy Chris next door from Might and Magic, wrecks. Having a good having a balanced party is important, and rogues are no joke. No joke.
Why
No
are
joke.
you no joke?
Because they're very powerful. He's also multi-classed into monk, so he has the ability to stun and spend key points, and also flurry of blows if he needs to. He's OP as hell. I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun one to build in there. Love it. I didn't say anything, Pickle Jar. I said nothing. And I'm also referring to, you can go back, stuff is up on your channel, how I got introduced to Josh's channel. It popped up. YouTube had me pegged in the algorithm. It was like, you should check out this crazy dude with this awesome, amazing Yorkshire accent and watch him build the best Christmas diorama ever in Die Hard. And I did, and it was freaking amazing. That Die Hard diorama is up on his channel, and if you guys haven't seen it and you want to check out a great diorama with some really cool techniques used for terrain making, y'all should head on over and check that out.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
I will
class.
for sure.
Speaking of like, here we go. This is looking mighty fine, gents. I'm enjoying I'm catching up a little bit here.
It's beautiful, Colin.
It's coming together. We're at, oh my goodness, we're almost at the 12 p.m. mark. It's going to be time. We're going to pop over and take a look at the Discord and share the work and share the love here in just a minute. So head on over there to the Crazy Crafter Discord. There's a link to the description below in the video if you haven't seen it yet. You can still pop on over there and share your work, but please pop on over and get those works in progress or completed works up there so we can share the love with everyone.
I think I've gotten as far as I may get today with drawing times.
Let me see.
So.
That looks so cool. You've got a hanging tree with all the cages. That looks so cool, Danny.
Yeah, and so I put the last party that I walked through, Lost Mines of Phandelver, inside of these cages. And I'll send pictures out to that whole party later and say, things don't look good, guys.
Things don't look good, guys. You're in trouble.
But yeah, I think, just playing with the idea of what a prison is, So, yeah. And I do love me a dead tree.
I do like that tree. That tree's gonna look really, really cool when you
never have too many dead, scary-looking trees. And my my grapefruit that has a dead branch does nothing but supply gross dead trees.
I've got a bunch of lavender bushes out here from my buddy Dwayne Stanton, who sent them to me a while ago. I need to start incorporating some lavender bushes into my. I need to build some. I don't have any tree scatter terrain or nothing. Only like a couple of dead things here and there, and I need to build more. So
I don't see a skulls.
You don't see the skulls? Well, I haven't put the skulls on here yet, honey. Truer words have never been spoken. I don't see the skulls, Dad. Where are the skulls? Good question, child. We're gonna add skulls later.
Why?
Because right now we're gonna get ready and we're gonna head on over to the Discord in just a second, and we are going to check out all of this amazing work that everyone is putting forth, honey, because it's just going to be really, really cool. Let me get this. Hold on. Right frame logo. Hold on.
Somebody's playing Mario Kart?
Yeah, it is a racing game. You hear it? That's good. I'm glad
I heard that bum.
It is it's not quite Mario Kart, but it's a similar game. They heard your game. They heard you racing. What kind of car are you racing? That's pretty cool.
Well, I actually made my own car.
You made your own car?
My job is to fix cars.
Your job is to fix cars. That's it. Do you remember what that profession is called?
No.
Uncle Oscar is a mechanic. Right? All right, let's head on over to the Crazy Crafter Discord here, everyone. Let's check out the works in progress. Let's check out and see where everyone's at. Oh yeah, we had the Fantasy Fight Club earlier in the week that we did battle on Tuesday. Our guest next week on the stream is Max, my DM, good buddy of mine, Richard Quiner, who also has a YouTube channel dedicated to DMing and how to be a DM and how to create the world. But it's also a great resource for players because he has a great in-depth look at all the different classes and breakdowns as far as builds go. Anyway, a while back, myself and another good buddy of mine, we helped Richard out with a project, and it was his first foray into Fantasy Fight Club, where we both built classes from D&D, pitted them up on player versus player combat, did battle in an arena that Richard set up. So that debuted earlier in the week. If you guys haven't been there and you haven't seen it, it's a lot of fun. The link is here in the Crazy Crafter Discord. Head on over, subscribe to Richard, show Richard some love. But it's up there, and you can see me do battle as my... Well, you just gotta watch to see who I am.
What it all is.
What it all is. I'm not telling
And I've got exactly 1 week to figure out my petition. Give me the next opponent or contestant on the Fantasy Fight Club.
Dude, Richard would be... I hope he does more. It was a lot of fun, and you would be
I like
great.
to play.
You would be great, Danny. Melina here.
If Colin can set it up, how about you v me?
Yes, I will beat you at Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, man.
I'm happy to do that.
Oh, man. Michael and Danny. Whoa, that's a good battle. That's a good battle.
I think Danny will kick my ass. He's got.
Know.
I mean, I'm
You never know.
I'm pretty much, axe. I don't know.
Axe. Yeah, very much the barbarian way of life.
I've got one skill, and that is trash talking. I can't back it up, Michael. I can't back it up. Well,
I look forward to it. It's great.
Oh my goodness. Well, Melina, these are phenomenal, Melina. We've got some barrel and box action here. These are looking mighty sweet. I like these a lot. Can never have enough scattered terrain for the tabletop. I think these are 3D printed. 3D printed
I see
crates
a box
and barrels.
in the back that says wooden barrels and vintage utensils.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is.
Well, yeah, where does that come from? I'm super interested in
You have
that.
to tell us, Melina. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know where it comes from. Okay. These are looking cool. I love all the build pictures that you're posting in here, Melina. You are down the crafting hobby hole hardcore, and I love it. Continue on. Speaking of going down the rabbit hole, Sonder continues down the rabbit hole with his magnetic board build, adding some a lot of variety to the different variations of tiles that you can create for the tabletop. This is awesome, Sonder.
Yeah, I was late to the party. Sonder, where did you land on whether or not you're taking the magnets out of your board or not? I think I missed that conversation.
Zane Morgan says chocolate barrels. That does sound delicious. I'm getting hungry. I need to not skip breakfast before the stream, guys. I skipped breakfast and have had 2 cups of coffee, so I'm a
little bit jacked.
I'm a little bit jacked. Yeah, let us know, Sandra. What did you do? Did you take magnets out? Where are you at with this? This is such a cool build. Really, really digging it. Really digging it. What else we got? Dude, I really like all the flocking and the stones that you put along the side here of this. This looks really good. Yes, love.
Can you help me with this game? I don't know where to put this plug.
Oh, well, that's part of figuring it out, huh? Is there an outlet anywhere here where you can put it? Keep going.
I don't see anything.
Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Calm down.
Okay, so a couple answers in the stream. The Tamiya 135 scale barrels and boxes, which is great. Nice. They make amazing stuff, and 135 is really good scale for Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. And Sonder is leaving the magnets in, which I think is probably the right choice ultimately. Because
I think so too.
Why would you willingly choose to reduce the functionality of something?
Yeah.
Certainly doesn't hurt to have them in, right?
Right.
Yeah.
100%.
Am I going to paint this wagon as a whole because of the door?
That was good.
A good point. I'm just gonna have to do it carefully.
Oh yeah, do for sure, carefully. What is this? Euro? Is this Euro? Does anyone know I have a channel that with well executed D&D sessions covering bread and butter situations, but recreatable for beginner GM? I mean, I think a great place to start is the RPG Daily. Honestly, that's a good place to start. Like, and you know, I think the big thing. Okay, here we go, Euro. This is the big thing that was told by Richard from me. This is you should head on over and subscribe to the channel because there's a ton of material and resources and content for you there to consume. I also think Richard gave me the best breakdown when I first ran a one shot. So here's the breakdown for the one shot. You have 3 encounters, right? Plan for 3 encounters. Plan 4 encounters, 3 of which you think you'll get through in like the session, right? So you have a first encounter that you want to create with whether that's a puzzle, whether that's combat, whether that's a key interaction with an NPC that you come across that's going to give valuable information for the party to make a decision. Plan for 3 encounters and have a 4th on backup if you need it. And through that, planning those 3 encounters and kind of giving it a beginning, middle, and end structure with the possibility of bonus at the end was probably the best advice that I've ever been given when before I ran a campaign.
Can I add to that?
Please, I want to hear from all of you. I want to hear from all of you on this.
Yeah, Richard Quiner has got amazing stuff. So if you're not subscribed to RPG Daily, you absolutely should. And then if you're looking for solid DMing advice, it's just in general, you should be checking out Matthew Colville.
Yeah.
Who speaks much more philosophically, I think, about it. And then if you want to go into additional, like, just more pragmatic stuff, the best purchase that I've made in recent years was to pick up Return of the Lazy Dungeon Master by Sly Flourish. It's like it's a book. Sly Flourish also has like a blog and stuff. I don't think he does any YouTube things, but he basically has an entire book devoted to what is the least amount you need to prep for a session. And by knowing what the least amount you need to prep for a session is, you inherently learn what the most important things are to prep for and he really focuses on differentiating between the things that you need to plan and the things that you can make up on the fly. And frankly, my games have gotten so much better since I read his book, and I can't recommend it enough. Sly Flourish's Return of the Lazy Dungeon Master is, I think, better than the Dungeon Master's Guide. Frankly, for DM.
Nice tip.
What about you?
Nice advice.
What about you, Max?
Actually, I never was following too much, the Dungeon Master stuff on the YouTube channel as Dungeon Master channel. I was following in the beginning the Drunken. Oh my God. I don't remember.
Drunkens and Dragons or
the drunk. The oh my God! It's quite a while now.
I can't think of it either.
It's
somebody
okay.
put it in the chat
actually
earlier, and I'm
about
blanking on it.
More about practical stuff about the timing your sessions, about the reward at the end of the single stuff, not to overdo with something. It was quite nice. And but lately I was also very curious about quest givers. The channel run by Scotty and DMG.
Right.
Yeah.
Quest givers. Actually, I was very surprised because it's a very nice channel, but with very, very few views, in my opinion. Very. He never really started that channel, so I was very disappointed about that. Because actually, it's full of. It's nice for start and having the first steps in some campaign is a nice channel, in my opinion.
Right.
It's genuinely a crapshoot. Like what are people gonna see at the right time, and to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm just basically placing my basically I put my connection piece inside. I already prepared another floor.
Yep.
And I have my connection piece inside, so I put my cell floor on the top of that, because this is actually how my dungeon system works. So I have always double-sided tiles, okay, with the connection piece, and the dimension is always the same for me. So this will connect with all my system. And maybe I will now start to paint actually this section of the prison, so I have something finished just for the streaming, because the full project will be also a vertical wall and a staircase that comes down on the prison. So it's quite a classic prison, nothing very fancy, nothing out of the lines. But
it looks great.
Some personality,
That looks great. That looks great, Max. I absolutely love that. That's a lot of work you've got accomplished on that in a couple hours here on the stream.
Yeah.
That's really, really good, Max. I mean, it's a good place to get. I like that stonework. I like this. It definitely has that prison, the small confined quarters and spaces. I love it.
I just need a miniature because
miniature for reference. Look at that. A mini fits in his, Michael.
Yeah. My mini does fit in just about.
Just about tacked on to the end of that.
Okay.
Squeeze it in there.
It's squish it down. This is good. As you're testing out the miniature there, Max, I'm gonna pop back over to our Discord real quick and finish up taking a look at this awesome work in progress. Sonder, that board is looking great. We got some more progress here. Good grief, Derek. Just needs to finish off the top, nearly ready to base coat. Just a few more details, then there's going to need to be a board for it. Then I need a board to build it for. Oh my gosh. This is a castle build. What's up, helicopter flying directly over our house? Hi, Hilo. Can you say hi, helicopter?
Hi.
Hi, helicopter. Yep. This is a castle build that Derek Ludwig from Pocket T Craft is currently working on. This is looking killer, brother.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is looking really good, Derek. Oh my gosh.
I like that geometry. I
do too.
I get so focused on 90-degree corners.
Yeah.
That when I see people like deviate from that and use these fun circles and just play with the geometry, I lose my mind. Why don't I think about circles? Why don't I do that?
Yeah, you can, and that's exactly what Derek is inspiring. Certainly, you're taking the words right out of my mouth too, Danny. Like, same here. This is such a fun build, Derek. Love all the shapes that you're creating, and it is pretty. It's very pretty. Look at this. Look at this room. I haven't checked. Does Shifting Lands USA got those column jigs yet? I need to go check. I haven't had a chance to look at a chance to see if any of it's been brought up yet. So we'll see. We gotta see. But there's so many different layers to this. But this is just now he's been focused on the exterior. He's rocking the interior. Not only is this piece of terrain going to be an amazing, it's playable. It's playable. This castle's playable. Look at this thing. Derek,
absolute monster.
Derek, you are an absolute monster. So good.
Okay.
Nice.
So good.
My God.
Yeah, right? That's what I say. That's what I say.
Yeah. Single bricks.
Those are individual bricks. Yep. Let's see. Thoughts or other options. They're just talking about the magnets, removing the board from earlier. Both. Carl from Carl Makes finally get around to painting this guy. Look at this dude. This little pirate's looking pretty awesome. Love it. Is this the one? I think this is one that he green stuffed and sculpted with us. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
He's added some fur.
That.
So Carl was on. I don't know if you saw that one, Max, but like he came on a while back and did a tutorial on how to use green stuff to sculpt and add in more details for your miniatures.
Yeah, I got it.
Such a fun stream that day. Learned so much. I love it. See, like going back to all this trim, this fur stuff. All this is that's Carl. That's Carl adding on more details.
Works.
I hope it works too, honey. I hope it works too.
Oh, it blobs are
Looks
going
dope,
down.
Carl. Love the colors you're putting together on this
Yeah,
mini. It looks really good.
And I feel it blob.
Oh, you filled the blob. It's You did a good job. You did
and then
You did a good job, honey.
and
Go to
then
the next level.
Good job.
Elston is painted a giant Motorhead mini. This dude is awesome. Oh man, look at the cloth. Look at the cloth, guys. Look at like the loin.
I'm not there yet.
Nice.
I'm not there yet. I don't think.
The front.
Oh.
Like, just the grime and like the different texture of the leather there, and there's even a difference between that and the pouch that's here on the side. Elston, this is absolutely killer. I love the tattoos here on the arm as well. Just well done. Everything about this is so really, really good. This might be one of the favorite things I've seen in you paint. I always like what Elston does, but there's something about this one that I really like. Like it's painting larger scale stuff is harder it's harder to hide your mistakes because it's bigger, right? And this is just full of so much detail and depth, Elston. It looks really good. Well done, mate. Well done. Motorhead, what's your price for fight? I know that's not Motorhead, but it sure sounded good.
It felt right.
It felt right.
I felt it.
Thank you, DJ.
I support you.
Thank you. More love here from Derek. Oh man, look at this castle. This castle, so you like look at it, you're like, oh, that's dope, and then it peels off into layers so you can play it. Look at this castle, Ben. What do you think of this castle?
Oh, that's dope.
You didn't even look at it. Look at the castle.
Dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. Okay, now you looked at it. He was like playing his game. He's like, "That's dope." I'm like, "No."
Yeah, I want to be Derek when I grow up.
I want to be Derek when I grow up too. Coffee roaster extraordinaire and expert crafter. Yes, please. Yes, please. I love like the little mini. I love this little miniature tower here, Derek. That's one of my favorite parts of this build. And I just like it. Again,
The little guy in the corner.
the little guy in the corner. Again, because it's playing around with those. You've got your 90-degree corners in here, Danny, but we've also got those circles and the shapes.
Right.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh
It's like-
my god.
Right angles are for chumps. Let's break that up.
For chumps. Here's the castle. Oh my god, so cool, Derek.
Nice.
The thing that's awesome as well is that if you see the original source images that Derek has got for
Yes.
that, it's so spot on.
It's identical. It's pretty identical. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love all this work. Zane, his latest build, building up with designing his stuff from Blender and incorporating it into his terrain here. I believe this is his next big building he's doing. This is looking absolutely killer, Zane. Love all these columns and windows that you've designed. The door, it's looking good.
Zane has a great eye for figuring out. Like he's so efficient.
Yeah.
In like his crafting by determining exactly what is the right thing to 3D print and what is the right thing to craft by hand.
Yep.
Like, that's the thing that I appreciate, I think, the most out of his builds is just him like making the smart decision.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I don't need to do like the big 3D printed whatever. I'm just going to make this little tiny detail and like push it over the top. And yeah, I think his builds are so smart.
They are. I think at some point too, I don't know what's been added. If you're there in the chat, Zane, and you're able to, you have to let us know. I know he's expanding. He's got an Etsy store where you can purchase some of his STLs. If you're not familiar with that, like you guys should head over to Etsy and check out Zane Morgan Crafts there. He's got the STLs. I think the sewer tile set that I got from him was like $5, and it's a ridiculous amount of STLs that you can print. So I know, in addition to actually having a channel now and creating content for everyone to check out, Zane's got some great stuff up there, and we'll have him on. That's gonna be later on in the month. Zane's gonna come on. We're gonna do a Blender tutorial, and then have him come on and give us a little bit of a breakdown. I know he has a recent video up and out about making doing just that, but he's gonna come on the stream. I think, like I said, Max, things that I don't see other people doing, I'm always excited and I get inspired when I see that, and that's Zane.
Yeah.
I'm not only because plenty of people 3D print their terrain, and oh Ben, look at the hummingbird inside the garage. Look. Dude, this garage is becoming a place of nature. Rats, hummingbirds, all are welcome. That's not true. The rats are not welcome. You're not welcome, rat, wherever you are in this garage.
You're welcome.
But being able to design your own 3D prints and incorporate into the build, amazing. Well done, Zane. Oh, this is cool. Josh also. Shh, Ben, don't yell. Don't yell, honey.
No, it's an emergency.
It's an emergency. What do you need help with? You got a lot of gooby things. You need to get rid of those gooby things, I think. Josh did it before. Benjamin, don't yell, please. Josh did a before picture of his hobby space, which I love it. It looks cool. It looks like a great space. And then he freaking content created it up and like transformed it. This is absolutely killer, Josh. Your new space looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely
I have
gorgeous.
space envy now.
I do too. You know what? So what is it? What is the key thing here that he changed?
Well, he's changed the angle, viewpoint around that new desk. I think he got the new desk from Luke.
Nice.
So that's I think that desk is where his bookshelves used to be. And then he's got his new desk in the middle of the room. The lighting is great.
The lighting is key. Lighting is the key. It is all the difference in the world.
Yeah, there you go. So that was the bookcase against the wall there. Now that's moved on to the other side of the room.
Yep. It's absolutely remarkable, Josh. Your new hobby space looks absolutely fantastic. Not only your hobby space, but where you're creating content and making your awesome videos and live streams for YouTube. This is smashing, brother. It looks really, really good. I love this display case over here with the light. Like it looks clean. It looks pop. It looks ace. It looks ace is what it looks like. Well done. Leveling up. Oh, nice. Here we go. He put it up here. A sneak peek of next weekend's video. I'll play it. I don't know if it'll have sound for it. It doesn't have the sound, but you can definitely. I'll play this a couple of times here for folks. If you haven't seen this, go over to the Discord and play this so you can hear the sound that goes along with this. But it's this awesome Space Marine with a freaking banner on top of a pile of rubble with some awesome lighting effects. This is remarkable. Again, things that Josh isn't just mini painting. He's doing some. This is a really cool diorama, brother. That looks absolutely killer, brother. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I need this one. I want the rock on fingers. I want the rock on fingers. There we go. Oh yes, look at this. Look at this. Who's this crazy guy? Nat 1 videos with his prison wagon. Oh, Michael, this looks dope.
It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty basic, but it's cool. I mean,
it doesn't have to be. This is perfect. This is perfect for the tabletop. This is what I'm talking about. Finding material and doing projects and builds that you can whip out in just a short period of time, like a couple hours. Take a couple hours and build something. This is awesome. John Hosenfeld returns to inspire us from well beyond down the road.
I gotta say, he is one of my favorite crafters.
Same here. It's like Tina Martins and John Hosenfeld. Things, things that you want to talk about, things that I've repeated and built over and over again using techniques. It's those two right there. Oh, this is great, Rick. This looks fantastic. What is this again? This is a 40K Death Guard. Dude, this looks awesome, Rick. This looks so good. So good. Absolutely smashing. The detail that everyone gets on these 40K miniatures it just blows my mind. I love the color of the armor here. Dude.
What's that?
So
nice.
Cool. It's looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good. Martin here. Continue last week's tower. Built on some styrene doors. Works well with little panels made earlier. Also, any ideas for the sci-fi radio station name? Haha. I found this mini golf kit at the dollar store, and the antenna radio system. Oh, that is great! What a cool find! Look at these. This is the tower, adding on the doors. These doors look awesome, and then we've got the antenna. These are great.
Daddy.
Super cool, Martin. Yes, love. We're almost done.
No,
We're almost done.
I love this game.
Yeah.
But watch it.
Another shot of the antennas.
No, Dad. And I load it.
Oh, it's not loading.
And I load it. It will just have this history mode.
I see. Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get it to work. We'll get it to work, sweetheart.
Yeah, that thing is a fascinating shape.
Yeah, that's
mini golf thing.
it's got a really cool shape. I love it, Martin. We're almost done, honey. That was the last of the Discord photos. We're gonna head on back to the main crafting station here for everyone, and we're gonna check in one last time here and see where everyone's at. Let's kind of check in. I've got your crafting cam up here, Max, with us to check out the prison. How's it coming? It's certainly looking pretty baller here, brother.
Yeah, I just finished also the inside of the prison. Basically, it's removable, so I needed something inside for block the walls. I can't hear you, Colin. Sorry.
You can't hear me? Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You can hear me now? Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So basically, I prepared a couple of wooden benches,
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
with some something inside, some schools, some flocking that are cracked on the floor.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Then a little crate here, and then a little piece of paper that can be, some clues on the floor. The point is that when you put the walls, the 3 pieces on the corner, just block the walls like that, so they don't come off.
That's cool. That's so
I'm
cool.
doing a
Smart building.
Chinese restaurant.
So, yeah, it is smart building.
A Chinese restaurant, guys.
Are you gonna? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that looks great, Max. Oh, love it, love it.
Really cool.
Ah,
Yeah. So you have a little bit of atmosphere inside, not
Yes.
just empty rooms. And I'm already now moved on the main, the main room with the pit. So I just removed the piece inside. This will be black, total black. So I can put some plastic net,
I remember.
the typical plastic net. I don't know if you can see it.
Remember this sneak.
oh, I like
And
that.
then I will open something here. Yeah. Work in progress.
I mean, it's looking fantastic. We say that plastic net, is that like what is it? Oh, is it
The granny grating
yeah,
that
the
we
granny grating for like cross stitching? Is that what that
Wylock's
is?
granny grating?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the same one.
Same,
Yeah.
Same one.
Nice.
It's very rare. In Italy, we don't have this. I need to buy it from America or other
Oh.
part of Europe.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, we don't have this.
What about drywall tape? Do you guys have drywall tape, Max?
Well, okay.
Drywall tape.
I'll show you. I'll show you.
That
Sorry,
is
kiddo.
what
Sorry.
I'm trying to make something.
Yeah, I know that. I know that we have it, but let me see the texture. Yeah, nice, but it's too thin.
It is very thin. That is true.
So for grades, you know, I prefer this one because it's a little bit thicker.
Yeah, you'd have to double it up, I think.
Yeah,
And even then-
you need to double it. Yeah.
Even then, like if I put that grate down and I put a metal mini on it, it's gonna concave. Even if I double that up, 100%.
Right. And I can only imagine that trying to line that up would be a nightmare.
Oh, it'd be
Yeah.
drive yourself.
Yeah, to
cray-cray.
get those 2 layers of tape to actually like not go crazy, that'd be a
yeah.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Definitely yes.
Well, the prison cells look absolutely fantastic, Max. I think your players are gonna have a lot of fun encountering. Now, is this one going to be used for the game you're DMing, or the one that you're playing in? That's
No, actually, I build everything for when I'm DMing. Yes, so this is for my parties. Yeah.
I will take ginger in my meal, please. Yes, please. Okay, so this is something that you're gonna use when you DM. That's
Yeah. Yes.
Well, your players are gonna
actually,
have a good time playing, trying to get out of that
Yeah,
prison
so.
cell.
Usually they do. But you know what? It's very strange. You know, this encounter specifically, it's quite you know, a filter episode. It's just a filter episode.
I see.
So yeah, the main quest is something very interesting because it's a crossover between you know, sci-fi and Dungeons and Dragons classic. So there is time traveling and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
I prepare an entire sci-fi environment for them.
Dude,
That's very cool.
So
that sounds
I can't
awesome.
wait for that.
That sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
maybe. Yeah, maybe you can wait. I don't know if you can see on my back. No, it's too far away.
It's too far away.
On the camera. I can't move actually because it's too big for moving. But
That's
it's
okay.
it's like you know, a dystopian sci-fi environment. So quite cool. And also I created an ancient temple, a Greek temple like, and there is a portal inside and stuff like that. So it's the time traveling through various you know, ambience and stuff.
I love
I'm
it.
running this adventure now. It's the second year of this adventure.
That's great.
That's so
I
cool.
like that premise.
I do too.
Nice.
too.
Nice.
Let's see. Plastic mesh comes in different thickness too, so you can reach a happy medium between the tape and the heavier stuff. That's good to know. Cross. Thank you, Campaign Terrain. What's the abbreviation for radio ACHP? Yeah, what's the abbreviation for ACHP? Hit points armor class. Love it. Let's see, who else there? Everyone's talking about naming the sci-fi radio station, but Martin put up there. There's a monkey on my foot. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. We're talking about monkeys on feet now. There isn't a monkey on my foot. If you were on my foot, there'd be a monkey, huh? I'm not a monkey, he says. Well, Max, this has been an absolute joy and a pleasure today, my friend. Thank you so much for coming on the stream and building with us. Danny, let's take, before we sign off here, let's take a look at where Danny got to with.
I've basically just dry brushed
wow.
for the remainder of my time. You know what I mean? Just throwing out the dry brushes.
This looks
but
fantastic.
yeah, not bad.
Fantastic.
I love it. Michael, let's see where you're painting away there. Are you Mod Podging?
Mod Podge,
Mod
yep.
Podging. Oh, that looks great. That looks great
Great
already.
Clark.
Look at all the detail that's popping out already from just the base coat there. That looks really good, brother.
Nice.
Daddy,
Nice done.
would you like this meal and your
Oh,
meal?
I will eat whatever meal you prepare. And then mine, let's see. Hey, be careful, honey. Don't throw your tablet in the
Would
paint.
you like
Hold on, Ben.
that?
Yeah, put it in there. I told you I'd eat it. I'm gonna eat it.
It's potatoes.
Where did I get to with mine
It's
here? Let's see. I'll
potatoes,
show you guys.
Dad.
I got it all strung up here. It's not a completed string up. I've got the front end open here, but these little bone
I like
type
it.
pillars.
I like it.
I'm gonna try
Very
to paint
cool.
that up in like a bone color, and I'm gonna add more wrapping. It looks too pretty right now. It's gonna get more diagonal stuff and more skulls.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
already as a character, as a
Yeah.
personality.
It's got some good personality that's there as a result. I like it. I like it too, Max.
Colin, does your mini fit in it?
Bro, my blowtorch fits in it. So if a blowtorch fits in it,
Even
it'll be just
Treebeard
fine.
can fit it.
Yeah, even Treebeard. Yeah, even I don't know. Maybe Benji's Treebeard, but I don't know if Luke's Treebeard.
Luke's Treebeard was
Treebeard might not fit
amazing.
in my prison. here.
Giant.
That might not work. Oh my goodness. Well, Max, as we like to say to everyone who's on the first time on the Crazy Crafter live stream, a wonderful first time, but certainly not the last. Looking forward to having you back on in the future for sure, my friend. It's going to be absolutely.
It was a blast, Colin.
Yeah. Yep. It was a great time as always. Michael and Danny, thank you too as always for joining and hanging out. What an absolute treat as always to get to hang out and craft with you fine gentlemen.
It was a fun one. It was great meeting you, Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I enjoyed very much, guys.
Yep. Ben, thank you for hanging out on the stream. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love that prison.
All right, y'all. We will be back next week. All should be going full steam ahead. Look at that prison. That prison looks dope, Max. That looks great. Stay tuned next week. I'm gonna stop. Hold on, Ben. I'm like 10 seconds out, bug. Almost there.
Ciao, Benji.
Ben. Wait. Max says ciao. Can you say ciao? Say ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao. I will be back next week. Hopefully during the week. Nothing pending. Any more crazy things happening around the house. Should be good to go. Wednesday and Friday I'm streaming next week, and then we'll be back on Saturday with Richard Quiner from the RPG Daily, and you guys won't want to miss that. That's one you're not going to want to miss either, because we have a special challenge, a Crazy Crafter challenge coming in, and it's a sponsored challenge with
For the whole Foam family,
for
right?
The whole Foam family with some really cool prizes. And the challenge itself is going to be quite amazing. So stay tuned for more details with that. We look forward to hanging out with you again next week. And until then, be sure to craft your passion daily, and we'll see you all next time. Ciao, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Would you like